MI न्यूज़ टीवी, हर खबर सबसे पहले।
Doing with our school is concerned, related to the academics, the co-curriculars, the games and sports, social service, what we have in the pipelines, and what is the future where the school is concerned, and how are we going to go about it. And also a lot of other developments. As we know, our school has increased.
When I was coming from class 10 to 11, I was not much involved in any co-curricular activities, being honest. And I remember I asked.
Education technology. Our school, we are having smart boards. Besides this, we are also moving into artificial intelligence and robotics.
And my dear juniors, I am Mohammed Haq from the Batch of Institutions in the state. Standing here today is a matter of immense pride for me, because this school is where my journey truly began. I owe a great deal of my academic foundations to the exceptional science faculty here at St. Augustine. I express my sincere gratitude to our respected principal, Dr. Mr. Jasper. His unwavering commitment to excellence has paved the way for our students to dream bigger and achieve even bigger. Whenever I look back,
milestone in our journey and a reflection of our dedication. Achieving high marks requires patience, it requires determination and a positive mindset. I want to convey a message to each and every student that believe in your
nurture curiosity. That is what our science students need. Beyond personal growth, my school acted as a compass for my life. You know, when I was the vice captain, it was the time I got to lead my school. That is when I learned that leading is not just being in the front, it's being at the back end. Making sure that the event goes well and not that you are
Not any other school, but your school in which you were when you were a student. What was the school for you? For each student, the school is an institution that we all leave after 14, 15 years. And it becomes a very fundamental part of our lives. But the question is, a school has say 5,000, 1,000, 2,000 students. Do you think that the school has the same importance for every student that a student has for its school? That's the question that I have to ask of you. From what I realized, not
আমাদের সকলের জন্য এটি অত্যন্ত গর্বের ও আনন্দের মুহূর্ত।
It is my distinct honor and privilege to invite on stage our esteemed principal, Dr. Richard Gasper, a true academician, an inspiring leader, and a man of culture and creativity.
ডক্টর রিচার্ড গ্যাসপার শুধু একজন শিক্ষাবিদই নন, তিনি একজন দূরদর্শী নেতা, যিনি শিক্ষা ও সংস্কৃতির জগতে নিজের অনন্য পরিচয় তৈরি করেছেন। শিক্ষার পাশাপাশি
Our USP in our school is a couple of things. We have the NCC Air Force is one. The number two is we have the special needs inclusive education systems we have, and we have a policy of no failure policy because of the NIS. A lot of students who are not able to make the grade and very weak students with the ICSE, they come for the NIS. Then we also have French classes, foreign languages. Also very few schools are having foreign languages in Kolkata at the moment. So, these are the things that we have. Even robotics, artificial intelligence, drone technologies, VR technologies that we are also planning to have for virtual reality technology. That's for the education, which very few schools have gone for this. And yes, the other very big thing is the IC3. We are just like 2-3 schools in Kolkata that are members of the IC3, which is one of the biggest career counseling institutes in India.
What is the difference between the other school and the other?
the difference here would be the faculty. Because the faculty of our schools are so dedicated with all the students. As you have heard, all our ex-students have spoken so highly about our school. We give a lot of platform for students. We take a lot of care for the special needs children. So these are the areas where we feel, even not only for the academics, we also excel in the fields of social services, CCA activities, games and sports, because our main intention is to make students all rounders. Holistic development is what we want. Because today we have students who may not be becoming engineers, but they can be very good sports person, very good film directors, musicians. So that is where the platform is we are providing. Um, Definitely, with the change of the government, the national education policy would be introduced to all the schools, especially in the private school. Anyway, we are following, and state board schools also will have the national education policy, which is very good because it talks more about vocational training programs for students, and vocational training is required because if today's a student is not good at studies, it doesn't mean that his career is over. He can always go for some vocational training and he can get a job and do well.
স্যার 2023 সালে যেটা আপনার বাচ্চা এখানে বঞ্চিত হয়ে গিয়েছিল পরীক্ষার জন্য 2024 ওটার জন্য কি
We had certain issues were there. Issues were definitely there with the thing, but then ultimately we have resolved those matters. There was maybe a small misunderstanding which was there, and major thing was the building that we had in the 47 Ripple Street. That was a little problematic, and there were a lot of, because it was a very old building, as you know. So for that reason, we had to move and shift it. Anyway, we were planning to move and shift in our school. So that's security.
Affiliation is talking about. It will continue.
That will continue. That will definitely continue. We have got ICSE and ISC both here.
না ওটা সরে গেছে কমপ্লিট
for the number and registration number.
আমাদের সব রেজিস্ট্রেশন নাম্বারও পেয়ে গেছে সো WB495 আমাদের কোড স্কুল কোড তো ইট ইজ অল রিভাইভ স্যার সব কিছু পেয়ে গেছে আর কোনো রকম কোনো প্রবলেম নেই কোনো বাচ্চা Success rate আমাদের খুবই হাই we are very high with their success rates because we have got a wonderful faculty as sir has told and আমাদের সব সময় drilling করছি naturally as I have been given the chance being into the academics as the headmistress over here so naturally আমাদের work is very hard and আমাদের continuous drilling with the students so that they achieve in life তারা যেন ভালো হয় ভালো results করে and ভালো পজিশনসে আসে এটাই আমাদের ইচ্ছে এটাই আমাদের চাওয়া so naturally আমরা এখন আপনারা বাচ্চাদের কথা শুনেছেন আরও অনেক বাচ্চা আছে যারা এখন নেই এখানে ন্যাচারালি উই কুড নট কল অ্যাজ মেনি অফ দেম সো ফিল্ম ডিরেক্টরও রয়েছে মেডিকেলসে রয়েছে ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিংয়ে রয়েছে অ্যান্ড অল আদার ডিফারেন্ট সাবজেক্টসে সব রয়েছে ওই জন্য আমাদের দিক থেকে কোনো অসুবিধা নেই হ্যাঁ আমরা প্রি প্রাইমারি থেকে ভর্তি নেওয়া হয় অ্যান্ড অলসো ইন ক্লাস 11
ম্যাডাম আজকে আমাদের যে সাবজেক্ট আছে ব্যাক অন বোর্ড এটা কি আছে আপনারা ব্যাক অন বোর্ড
বিকজ আমাদের 2 বছর 2.5 বছর মতন তো আমাদের ছিল না তো ন্যাচারালি সেটার জন্য আমাদের খুব দুঃখ ছিল কিন্তু কোনো একটা বাচ্চারও অ্যাকাডেমিক্সের কোনো অসুবিধা হয়নি প্রত্যেকটা বাচ্চা পরীক্ষা দিয়েছে প্রত্যেকটা বাচ্চা ভালো রেজাল্টস করেছে যখন ছিল না বোর্ডটা তখনও আমাদের ভালো রেজাল্টস করেছে অন্য স্কুল থেকে পরীক্ষা দিয়েছে কিন্তু প্রত্যেকটা স্কুল আমাদের বলেছে আপনাদের বাচ্চারা খুবই ডিসিপ্লিন খুব ভালো তারা আমাদের টপারগুলোকে পেয়েছে তো উই আর ভেরি হ্যাপি অ্যান্ড উই হ্যাভ কোলাবোরেটেড উইথ অল দ্য আদার স্কুলস হু হ্যাজ হেল্পড আস অ্যান্ড গাইডেড আস কনভিনার্স অন্য ছিল সুতরাং আমরা কিন্তু আমাদের কাজ করেই যাই অ্যান্ড কোনো অসুবিধা হয়নি। নাও উই আর ব্যাক অন বোর্ড, যে আমাদের বোর্ডস রয়েছে, দ্যাট ইজ হোয়াট উই মেন্ট।